Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show, playing more Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and loving this game so far. I'm really excited. Big thanks to Azure Tundra for sending over this copy of the game to be played on stream. Thank you to Azure, and let's jump in it. Let's do it. We wanna... Yeah, we're just loading this. It's interesting that it tells us our attack power and our stats. Sending over this copy of the game. Like, in the load menu. Oh, right, we have this lady in our home base now. Let's talk to her.
誠に息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力。この目でしかと見ることになるとは。
何者だ。
エマと言います。猿お方に仕えるクスシです。
猿お方とは。
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、あなたを助けよと、そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。クスシとして助けとなりましょう。
Oh, is she gonna upgrade it? Oh, baby. ヒーリングゴールドをあげる。
このひょうたん、お主が作ったというのか。
はい。元は九郎様のためにあなたが譲り受けていたのですね。気づいているかもしれませんが、このひょうたんの薬水はおのずと湧き出します。尽きたとて少し休めばまた満ちるでしょう。
クスシとしての助けとは。
ひょうたんの種をお持ちください。
種だと。
はい。薬水はひょうたんの種より湧き出します。新たな種を加えれば薬水の傘が増すでしょう。手に入れたら持ってきてください。
わかった。
Great. 話しろ。
一つ頼みがあります。
なんだ。
少し顔を見せてください。
何？
白いあざ。これは生まれつきですか？
いや。
ならば流因を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは兆しか。
もう良いか。
ああ、十分です。無礼をしました。すみませぬ。
Okay. Oh, do we have a gourd seed? No.
白いあざは生まれつきではない。ならば流因を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは兆しか。
Yeah, you don't have any gourd seeds. I love how they give you the option just so that they can say no. That's like, there was a Chinese restaurant when I used to live in New Jersey, and I always loved them for the way that they presented this information when I would order Kung Pao chicken, my favorite Chinese dish, and I would say, can I get the Kung Pao chicken? They would say, what size do you want, small or large? And I would say, can I get a small? And they'd say, it only comes in one size. And so they're presenting the two options, but I think they used to say, what size do you want? And I would say small, and they said, it only comes in one size. Like, that's such a great, like, way to present that information. And that's the same way that Souls does that with this, where they say, like, do you want to upgrade the Estus Flask? Whoops, you don't have any stuff to upgrade the Estus Flask. Like, why put that on the menu then?
ではまた。
This game's sharp. I mean, this lady right now is blurry, but The models, and yeah, like I just love the there's a particular type of sort of diffusion and occlusion and a lot of oozsions happening in this game that we didn't really have in Dark Souls 3. And coming directly off of that one, it's very apparent. Various types of occlusion, I feel like, is probably the most emblematic thing that shows the difference between like PS3 and 360 games versus Xbox One and PS4 games, which is, I guess that's still what this was. I don't know that I could necessarily pin down what the big emblematic thing of PS5 and Xbox X is, or whatever it's called. But I guess we'll get there at some point. Hey, Blue Bat coming in with the cheer as well. Let's get an exclamation mark cheer in the chat and an exclamation mark hi for Blue Bat. How are you doing today, Blue Bat? Nice to see you. On the old Twitch platform. It was nice meeting you on Twitter as well. Welcome on in, and that's a cheer. So let's do a new voice of Nick voice. How about this one? My name's the Gourd Lady. I created a gourd out of, well, you might imagine it was out of a gourd. I stuffed some Hot Pockets in there, and, you know, the hero Sekiro can, you know, he can eat those Hot Pockets on the go. You might say that you could already eat Hot Pockets on the go, but he has a medical condition. He needs to eat them inside a gourd or else he'll explode. I don't ask too many questions. I'm not sure if that's a real thing, but I don't want to, you know, bring it up. It might be a sensitive topic. That's the Gourd Lady, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Let's get a marker in that chat. Gourd Lady. Very good stuff. Another character added to the Pantheon. Anybody who cheers over 50 on the channel summons a Voice of Nick voice straight from the wiki. Anybody who cheers over 100 gets to summon a brand new Voice of Nick voice straight from the depths of the Nickiverse. Verse. Thank you once again to Blue Bat, and welcome into the show. What are you up to today? Oh, so we still can't use our weapon here. I'm curious about these notes on the wall. I can't read them. Yeah, it's too faded. They do have kanji on them, and they all seem to have the same kanji. Yeah, I can't see what it says. Okay, now we want to give this guy his weapon part, and he's going to make this into something. Blue Bat's saying, I created that character's birth? You've never done that Gourd Lady before? No, yeah, we create characters. Once per episode, somebody can do that with their cheers. And thank you for contributing to the Voice of Nick wiki. You can type exclamation mark wiki in the chat if you want to find the wiki itself, where all those characters end up. There have been thousands of appearances of characters, and I think there's somewhere around roughly 700 individual characters, each having multiple appearances, all you know, archived and stuff on there. It's a pretty fun tool that one of our community members made. Quite extensive.
手に入れた。人具か。おう。忍び義手は牙じゃと言うたが、人具を仕込むことで、その牙は形を変えることができるようになる。敵立てならば打ち砕き、素早き敵ならば仕留め撃つ。仕込んだ人具が増えるだけ、敵を殺す術も増えるじゃろう。殺す相手なりの殺し方を持つ。そういうことじゃ。随分と詳しい。いかんな。いつまでも血生臭いことを言うておるから、仏の顔も鬼になるのよ。どれ貸してみろ。 わしが任務を仕込んでやろう。わしが掘る仏はどうやったって怒り顔だ。業深い者はそうなる。お前さんもいつか掘ってみればわかるだろうさ。それで何か用か。
These are all the same. Oh. Geez. Oh, imagine. Ugh. If that's like a representation of his bone, imagine somebody doing that, like scraping your bone. It's like nails on a chalkboard. That really freaks me out. 新しい左腕のツールをあげる。Fitting prosthetic tools. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specially adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Prosthetic Tools menu. Cool. Oh, so this is different than the thing we picked up. Loaded shuriken. A shuriken wheel prosthetic tool fitted to the shinobi prosthetic. Costs spirit emblems to use. Don't know what that is. Pull the shuriken loaded into the wheel and launch it at a target in a single flowing motion. The swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air. Okay, so this actually might be almost one-to-one with the gun from Bloodborne, where it's like canceling them out of, big attacks and opening them up to a potential visceral attack or whatever they call it in this shinobi execution. Basically, this is like Bloodborne 2, as far as we've played so far. And I'm down for that, as we all know.
Kibaの形を増やしたきゃ、せいぜい任務を探すこったな。乗りかかった船じゃ。仕込むことだけはしてやろう。
Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use with the shinobi prosthetic. They can be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. Okay, RT. Prosthetic tool equipment slots have been unlocked. There are 3 slots available to equip and switch out prosthetic tools as needed. On the equipment selection screen, the controls can be viewed through Y. Really? Am I not on this screen? Oh. RT, okay. Well, I'm loading it. Good stuff. Blue Bat saying, I've heard about it for sure. I just didn't know it was so easy. Well, there you go. Feels like I've been here for a while. I've been listening to you and heavily debating with you for like a week now. Oh, like as you listen to the show? Good stuff. Well, I'm glad you like it so much. Let's get an exclamation mark hype in there, by the way. And a little bit of exclamation mark podcast as well. Anybody who doesn't know what Blue Bat's talking about, by the way, the Twitch Playbook is a free weekly podcast I created to help you guys with your Twitch channels. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all the major podcast platforms. Blue Bat contacted me through Twitter, actually, from having listened to the show, and it's really nice to hear that you like it. Whoa, wait, what was that? Oh, that was a spirit emblem. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeated enemies in the world and purchased from sculptors' idols. If you pass near them, they'll find their way to you. Okay, so maybe we're also going to be picking those up like the gold that we pick up. We can purchase them, which is interesting. We currently have 2 spirit emblems. I guess we should do this Dark Souls style where we like put... Nah, it's not really necessary because there's not a souls counter anymore. So maybe we can talk to her about this.
狼殿、よく参られました。
No.
司祭はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
ではまた。
I really like that they have so many lines that they can say. Like, she's not, we didn't do anything new, really. Maybe it was the fact that we got the shinobi tool. We didn't do anything related to her, though. And she had new lines. I really like that. Usually that's not the case. So purchasing these, they're actual limited use items. It's not like a Quicksilver bullet. Damn, okay. Yeah, these are just straight up limited use items. Spirit Emblem, drifting white paper doll. Feelings of remorse are not limited to the hearts of mankind. Such a sentiment may even manifest itself in a fleeting, illusory form. Using certain actions such as prosthetic tools will consume spirit emblems. Oh, we can buy all sorts of stuff. All items, key items, quick items, and upgrade materials. This is really interesting. So this is basically, I wonder if there's no merchants, like we're only going to this thing to buy. It makes it very sort of like consolidated. Now, do these all count as spirit emblems, or what's going on with that? Let's take a look around again. Are these the things that give us? No? Oh, maybe these things? They're probably going to be visible somewhere. Okay. So, where could we... Is that a spirit emblem? Nope, that's not it. What was over here again? Oh, right. Yeah, we can't get through here. I want to go talk to our guy about fighting using this thing. But I don't want to waste all my spirit emblem. How many of these currency items do we have? The money is different than the experience points in this, which is a major difference from the Souls games. It basically changes the entire style of game that we're playing. And that is not like Bloodborne either. That's totally different. If I don't have anything else to spend money on, I'm just going to buy these. Alright, let's buy like 10 of them. God, this game is really slick. I like this a lot. Oh, we never tried this, the offering box. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means that an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. Oh, okay then. Can't be used elsewhere? How do they phrase that? It was like, they're no longer useful elsewhere, or like, maybe it's the kind of thing where like if somebody dies and their item will become visible in the item box or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's like if it would be really interesting if it was like we left an item around, you know, somewhere on a level and then we walked away and then it shows up back in here. But then we can pay a price to get it because for our negligence of not picking it up in the first place. This is all speculation, but I'm curious. Gotta say, by the way, UI in this game, excellent. The X button thing that they use for talking, weirdly not excellent. It's like very early Xbox 360 style. And specifically Xbox 360 because that was the first HD console, and they used to have these really big, plain logos of every button you could press, just like that. Where it was like not stylized at all. Like you could see the weathering on this like circle that's on the guy. Why wouldn't they do that on the X button graphic as well? It's pretty strange to me.
そこもとか。それがしを使い、刀の修練を積むがいい。
Okay, so does he have any new stuff?
この社には
No.
現だぞ。
We don't have any of this either, which is interesting.
では行くぞ。承知。
Prosthetic tool. Okay, so how does that help me? So am I using it to counter his attack? To stay down after being knocked to the ground surely means death. Safety roll can be used to quickly recover from being knocked down or posture broken. When posture broken or knocked down, press A or B to safety roll. Oh, that was good. So, am I doing this to... No. Maybe it's not like the gun. See, I'm wasting limited use items by trying this. But it's better to do it here than to die trying it later. No, this isn't helping us in the same way that Bloodborne would. I wonder why we would... Maybe it really just isn't useful right now.
いかがした、そこもとよ。まだまだ。うん、さすがだな、そこもと。また来るがいい。そこもとの技の試し、いくらでも受け負うぞ。
Great. Okay, let's do... We're not gonna have any more money than we had before. If what we're trying, if our objective here is to get more currency to then, or XP or whatever, we're gonna do that by taking guys out. So let's actually go through the area we were just in again. See if we learn anything new, get some more souls or whatever, experience points. Bluebat's saying, it's nice to see what I've been visualizing. It's neat to know that you practice what you preach. Oh yeah. That would be a bummer if I didn't actually stream. I just talked about streaming. Well, I'm glad that that it's you know, comfort to you or whatever, that to know that, yeah, it's really important to me on there to only mention things that I've not only tried before but also do, like, have done like 100 times or more. I don't even mention anything in that podcast unless I've done it like an insane amount, not just like, oh, I tried this yesterday, I'll write a thing about it. Yeah, that's definitely important to me too. I don't see anybody over there. Let's see if we can get to this guy from here. I'm so curious about that. Yeah, let's go down. I think he should be past this point now. Yeah, baby. So he is giving us money and he's giving us XP. Good. That's what we want. Damn, the way that they do like the keyframes of the animation in this game, they sort of set it up in that sort of comic book style way where he does like a super exaggerated action pose that then is held for, you know, kind of like a exaggerated amount of time as well, so that he's just like in his keyframe pose for a really long time. It reminds me of the way that a lot of the modern Marvel movies do their thing, where, you know, the Avengers will hit a pose that then they like show for a extended amount of time, like in Age of Ultron when they're all running and then you see them like, you know, pause for a second. It's a very comic book adaptation way to convey something. I think it works really well in this game. Oop. Hello, sir. Okay, so now we want to go We've already done every single thing in this whole area, so there's no secrets to find. Oh no! I thought I was gonna get a jumping attack. Yeah, that is gonna screw me up for sure. Not getting their gold or whatever that they drop. Guaranteed that's gonna mess us up at some point. Some point in the near future, if I'm not mistaken. God, the stealth aspect of this is like, I just hope they do that in every Souls game from now on. As you guys may be able to tell, I have somewhat of a proclivity towards stealth games. And, well, that was a bit of a problem. But yeah, like anything that has stealth is definitely a big deal for me. Whoa! What? Why did I spawn from here? That must be, okay. This has to be like a band-aid they did of like, okay, players are gonna, I was saying this last episode too, that like, I could tell I'm gonna jump off the edge a lot in this game. That's the first time we actually did it. But I feel like it's probably, in playtesting, was so common that they were like, alright, we can't make it, you can't die from jumping off the edge like that. I don't know if that was like one respawn we get, or if we lost health or whatever, but like, they definitely had some kind of problem and said like, okay, we just have to make it a thing where he spawns again from where he jumped. That's pretty funny. Does he have a gun? Whoa! Bullets and other projectiles can be deflected. Wow. Oh, hello. Oh, right, the dogs. I forgot about them. Let's use our thing. Oh, can we get him with the new weapon that we got? Boom! Oh, nice. That's pretty useful. Good. Welcome, Kaio Kokubo, into the show. Let's get a exclamation mark high for Kaio Kokubo joining. And, well, come on in. We're playing Sekiro. Heck of a game, Nick. You'll love it. One of my favorites so far. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's definitely up my alley in many respects. Welcome, Chuckster, as well to the show. It finally happened. Yeah, we predicted that one. It had to happen at some point. I'm sure it will happen many more times to us too. I'm glad to know that it's not as much of a penalty as I expected it would be. So I think there's more dogs around here. Let's go up. So it's not going to be worth the price to, you know, kill the dogs with the thingies. Can I counter the dogs? Hey! Oh! Wow. God, to be the animator that has to, like, meticulously animate the animation of, like, specific... Because that was a very specific animation just to killing a dog. It's gotta be a rough job. Okay, we have 176 monies. Let's buy 17 spirit emblems. I wonder how many we can have in storage. It doesn't have a limit on there, so that's good to know. What are you up today, Kyle Kokobo, Chuckster? Fine Saturday morning. Alright, now we get to go to a new zone. Gotta get a sip of coffee for that. Who's seeing me? Oh, right, the dogs respawn. So this is dropping into a different place than we've been, maybe? No, I think that's the same room that we were just in. Oh, but I can get up here, which is new. Is that... what? Okay, hi. Hello. So he really is attacking us. How am I gonna... God. This game is great. Okay, does he have any money? No, I guess only people probably have money, because the dogs don't have any either. Now this is a different area than we've been to. I don't think we've been to this house. Maybe we've been to here. We have. We've been to this house. Ah! I wonder if I can chain 2 jumps together. Okay, so that's new over there. We've definitely never gone in that direction from the house. Are there any guys down here? There's one. He's sort of like more bulky too. There might be guys under this roof. I don't see any other guys. Let's try and get the old stealth kill. Uh-oh. Oh, so he's pretty perceptive. I only see the one guy. There's a guy over here. I wonder if he would see us. No, he's walking the other way. Chuck's saying was not expecting a giant rooster. Yeah, that's like the last thing I expected. Oh! Perilous attacks. Some enemies use unguardable perilous attacks, signals with a danger symbol. Oh, that's what that was. That's why we died that first time on that boss. When these occur, watch carefully and look to perform a specific response. LB as it lands to deflect. Oh, so you can still deflect it, you cannot block it. That's good to know. A, before the sweep lands to jump. For grabs, jump or sprint out of their range, or step dodge. Okay. Well, doesn't really seem like he's doing a perilous attack right now. Thanks for the heads up though, game. So I can't mash the counter button. Oops. Oh, okay, so we can't... Yeah. Whoa! What are you doing? Yeah, the lack of iframes is definitely surprising. Oops. Yeah, we got killed there. That's okay, because we're right next to the area. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I'm surprised, like, I'm curious what the penalty is for really dying in this game. What was that? What was this, the Metal Gear Solid 3 death pill screen? Die or resurrect? What do you guys think? I think resurrect is probably a better idea here. What kind of question is that? The Divine Heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. One charge is always restored by resting at a sculptor's idol, killing enemies, restoring additional charges. Really? Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing enemies will make it available again. Wow. This game is either going to get really hard, or they're just giving us a lot of really mechanics that make it really easy. I'm guessing it's the former. Oh, so we don't get our Estus Flask back. Oops. Oh, he's like lowering his guard break thing. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, he got me there. That's a really interesting mechanic. So the blood of the wolf or whatever, blood of the dragon is making us not... We get one resurrect. Loss... This is what I was wondering. Loss upon death. Experience toward the next skill point and current sen in hand are halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no known means to escape this loss. However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be impossible. So that's a big deal. That's the reason... Okay, so we still have to play this like a Souls game, where we never want to have any money on our person. The idea of losing your experience points is a huge thing. I don't know how to combat that idea. That's actually pretty crazy to me. So that makes it a major punishment just for... It's not like in Souls. Like when we play Dark Souls, there's actually... the way we play it, there's never a penalty for dying because we spend all our souls anytime we walk out the door. So we never, ever lose anything. But in this, you are losing a major, major important thing to the game. How would we do that? So basically what they're... If we're putting this together like a puzzle, the intended playstyle in Sekiro is that they want us to grind until the next level until we get to a really hard boss. Not that this guy is a really hard boss, but like if we know there's a really hard boss coming up, we have to get the level up, which is usually what we do in Souls anyway. Not that we would grind it out, but just like kill other enemies until we get, you know, a level up. That's a major change. So we'll get one, you know, point just for killing him here, or for hitting him here, but he takes 2 of these. Yeah, see, if I could get those down, that would be nice. We gotta be way more aggressive, though, is my impression. Whoops. Yeah, so we gotta be careful about those. Can I cancel? Yeah. That's it. Good. A loose prayer bead. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase max... Wow, vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 1 beads in his possession. Oh, we got a gourd seed! Maybe he was considered a boss. A seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. He definitely wasn't. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. The twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dogen and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. Okay. Major, major discoveries here. We're gonna have to really adapt to the way that this game wants to be played. We can't just play it like a Souls game. It's kind of like Bloodborne, where we have to adapt or die. And I'm all for that. I'm like, I love the Dark Souls games, but I'm a little bit tired of knowing all the tricks before I even play the game. Like, just by playing Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2, we basically knew every trick they were going to do in Dark Souls 3 just by having played the other ones. But in this, you're not going to know everything. Love that. Fistful of Ash, okay. Maybe it's something like Yushie Manabu? Musei. I don't know what that kanji is supposed to be, that third one that shows up twice. I'm not sure what that is. It would mean something like death lies here, or something like learn something about death, if that's what that says. That something about death being here and like not having life. Like maybe this guy was an undead soldier or something. Not 100% on that one. I'm really bad at reading handwritten fonts in kanji. Okay, so for this we want to grab the ledge. Nope, we can't grab that ledge. What dictates a ledge that can be grabbed? I still gotta figure that out. It's not really clear on that. Oh, here we go. The Enhanced Physical Attributes option has been unlocked in the Sculptor's Idol menu. Here you can spend 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace, which will permanently increase your maximum vitality and posture. So we can't do that now. Yeah. Okay, so let's rest. Number 1. So the big thing is that we have to spend all our money immediately, and we have to... There's no way for us to get to the next level unless we just kill more enemies. Luckily, there's not really any difficult enemies recently, but I'm sure that's going to change. Our strategizing from that point is going to be kind of weird because I don't know what I'll do, especially once it takes more to get to the next level. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. This is interesting. Like I'm genuinely confused about, or not confused, but like stumped at the moment about how to do that, which I was never in all 99 hours of Dark Souls 3, despite having never played through the game before. Blue Bat saying, I don't know if you're into discussing things not related to the game, and don't worry, I'm just about finished simping. I like that idea for a Twitch streamer. I feel like I need to point out how quality your speaking style is. Little things that are objectively not easy to learn. You mentioned a couple, but speed, pace, variation, consistency, and continuity, even enunciation, are all super refined. Any chance you did forensic speech or debate at some point? Like high-level communication mastery? I'm not trying to blow smoke anywhere. I just feel like it's nice to know it's recognized and appreciated. Oh, well, first of all, thanks a lot. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I have worked in... I used to do a little bit of college radio, not really a lot though. But I mostly just worked as an on-camera personality for, 5 or so years. And before that, I hosted a lot of videos on my own platform. So I guess I just got it from that, whatever skills I have. I don't really do a lot of the stuff that I used to do anymore. Like, I used to host, like, shows where it was like, I was showing something off. So it was a lot more kind of newsy the way that I delivered it. But now I just sort of, the vestigial remains of that are still in there a little bit, I guess. What even is this, like a siege weapon? I wonder what they were besieging. Again, though, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is pointing... It's definitely a catapult of some sort. I've never seen a catapult that's at the top of what seems to be a siege tower. It's sort of a weird combination. You'd think that would throw off the balance. But okay, if this catapult is pointing that way, it would be besieging the big castle. Although that's probably way too far. It's probably besieging this small castle here. And do we have a map of the area? No. What am I talking about? This is a Souls game. Of course there's no map. That's pretty interesting though, I guess maybe all of these lurking enemies are trying to besiege the monk guy's area. Maybe he has some kind of important stuff? Huh. Oop. Can we get up there? No, probably not. Wait, let's try that again. I didn't really give that a proper try. Ah. Oh yeah, we can totally do 2 of these jumps in the same breath. So this is where we want to go. There's another rooster, or rather it's the same rooster that respawned. Now go in here. Yeah, that's it. Now what's in here? Nothing. Some breakable items, I guess. This feels like the kind of thing where I should be able to activate the siege weapon from here. I don't think I can do that though. What if I go back down to where the cable is? What am I seeing? There's like an item right above that we're possibly able to grapple on. Why can't I grab this though? So it showed an thing. Oh, it's showing that. I get it. It was right behind this, but it looked like it was a part of it. Yeah, if this was Dark Souls, you would hit this, it would shoot the catapult, and it would hit something that we would then get an item from. Blue Bat saying, you had an episode on it, but I don't think you gave yourself enough credit. Oh, thanks again. Super easy to listen to. Obviously, you're professional practice at this point, but still something a lot of people take for granted. I think communication skills is pretty important. Yeah, kind of across the board, I guess. But definitely on video stuff. Yeah, not a lot of people really think about that part, I guess. Oh, perfect timing for the... Yeah, I guess that's another aspect of what I do voice-wise. We actually just... I haven't even posted it in Discord yet. For anybody watching the show, it is an exclusive. The new audiobook just came out. Literally, I just got an email about it from Amazon. So the first one, Long Paradise, came out a couple months ago. And a lot of people have been liking it. I'm happy about that. The second one, from the same author, James Murdo, just came out on Audible, called Fractured Carapace, which is in the same extended universe, but it's like a totally different story. So for anybody interested, there's not a link to it in that Nickbot thing, but if you click the link and then you click my name, you know, the voice of nickname in the in there, you can see Fractured Carapace as well. Pretty excited about that one. I'll be posting stuff about it on Discord and Twitter and everything later, though. Okay, so now we want to go further down. Yeah, there's something down here. That's one guy, two guys. So we probably want to go up around that side. Where's the second guy? I just saw him. Oh, they're both looking at each. I wonder, can we eavesdrop on them? Yeah.
この戦、果たして勝てるものかのう。どうにも悪い予感がするのじゃ。何を弱気なことを。両親とはいえ、一心様はご健在。源一郎様の弓も見事なものじゃ。加えて、鬼行部様もおるではないか。おう、鬼は行部正隆様か。確かにあのお方と鬼影が共にあれば、大手門が抜かれるなど考えられぬわ。
I love that because you know all those guys are going to be bosses later. That's like the equivalent of reading an item description that mentions a like named character, and you know that guy's going to show up either as an armor set or as a boss in a Dark Souls game, I mean. Okay, so there's no way to get both of these guys without one of them noticing. But let's take out the guy who looks like he has more armor. Okay, and there was a sniper guy there. There's two guys, but only one of them sees us. There's another guy. So I can't do a jumping attack if he knows we're there. We have to keep that in mind. Okay, so I got items and money from that. That's also good to know. So you don't have to even pick up the items when it's a killed guy. But did we get it from these guys, or was that too far away? No, it also got it from them. So we can get, that extends pretty far. So is this guy gonna come investigate? What's he doing? Oh, they're seeing the dead bodies. Chuck's just saying, wow, nice. I'm still working on the first audiobook. I have to find moments where I can sit, listen, and pay attention. Voices have been great so far. Thanks, Chuckster. I really appreciate it. It is such a fun kind of like process doing that. I had never done an audiobook before, so I was really happy that the first one I did was like, you know, a book that I really cared about because it was like an actually cool story. Oh, big ol' guy! Oh, we're locked onto the wrong guy. I see. I assume we have iframes, or maybe they just won't even attack us while we're doing an execution. Uh-oh. Probably don't want to be fighting 3 guys at once, but we'll see what happens. Oh, he killed me. Okay, so then if we resurrect, why would we not want to resurrect? That's the question I'm wondering about right now. Okay, obviously we're out of our depth with this amount of guys. We totally botched the stealth and totally botched the management of enemies. So let's go back to home base, wherever that is. Now I'm curious if we're going to lose our XP points just like we would with the other thing, with dying, if we use that item to bring us back to base. So let's see what happens. We want to go, where are we going? I think this is where we came from. Yeah. So we don't have to do this fighting right now. Okay, so we have 61 spirit, or no, 61 money, sen. And that's it, we can't enhance. Okay. Now there's 2 symbols next to our thing. I'm not sure what the second symbol is. I'm also curious to go to the dilapidated temple. Oh wait, did that show a 3rd area on our thing? Curious about that as well. Oh, and there's a new, okay, a lot of stuff's going on. So the 3rd area is the outskirts wall. This is the, oh right, there is 3 areas that we've done. So first of all, we have new training. Second, I want to see what she says, and I want to see what the guy says.
変わったことがあったのですか？
ああ、
どのような？
俺はひとたび死んだ。だが巫女様の声が聞こえ、気づけば再び生きていた。
ひとたび死に、今再び生きている。ならば、それは快晴でしょう。
快晴。
九郎様の流因の巫女の力と言われています。快晴の力を与えられた者は死してなおよみがえる。幾度でも。
バカな。
はい、おかしなことです。ですが現に起きている。また変わったことがあれば知らせてください。快晴の力が何も見返りを求めぬとは思えぬのです。狼殿、よく参られました。
Oh, we have a gourd seed, that's right. Consume gourd seed to increase maximum uses of healing gourd?
ひょうたんの種とはこれか。
はい。それをこちらに。種をひょうたんに植え付けます。よし。これで薬水の傘が増すでしょう。
Great.
妙な薬だ。
妙ですか。うん。悪い気はしません。貢献があれば奇妙と思うことでも勇んですべし。それが我が師道元の教えですので。
そうか。
ひょうたんの種を見つけたならば また持ってきてください。薬水のかさ増しをしましょう。
So we don't have any more.
海星の力は九郎様の流因の巫女の力と言われています。海星の力を与えられた者は死してなおよみがえる。幾度でもまた変わったことがあれば知らせてください。海星の力が何も見返りを求めぬとは思えぬのです。海星の海星ではまた。
お前さん、何か言おうか。
Do we have a thing? Oh no, it's the same thing.
わしが掘る仏はどうやったっていいか。ごぶお前さんもそれで。ではな、また。
そこもとか。それがしを使い、刀の修練を積むがいい。
Okay, so now we have. Whoa, a lot of stuff. Consecutive deflections.
力ば参る。
Oh, I guess we would do that in. It would be maybe something like. Tsugi tsugi, tataku dame. It's like one after the other. Stop attacking. Stop the attack. Deflecting once doesn't always mean an enemy will stop attacking. Consecutive attacks can be countered with consecutive deflections, which can greatly damage enemy posture. Deflect all enemy attacks and perform 3 death blows. Okay, this is gonna make this a little more complicated. Whoa! Okay, so he had a larger combo, but we stopped it by doing more than one deflection. That's cool.
まだまだ。うん、さすがだな、そこもと。
Vitality and posture. 改正と姿勢。
力ば参る。
改正生活 is what I'm thinking of, but that's not really right. Genki. Genki no hito. Healthy person. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. Interesting. For enemies with seemingly unbreakable posture, use techniques such as dodge. Counterattack reduces their vitality, making their posture easy to break. Perform 3 death blows. That's really interesting. So, okay, that is a mechanic that almost no games do, which I think is a great idea. Which is the idea that if you are injured, you are going to do less, you're going to be less effective in combat. Most video games, like an RPG or something, let's say you're playing like Final Fantasy and your guy has like 1,000 hit points and he does an attack with 1,000 hit points in his hit point counter. It does, 100 damage. And then if he gets hit so many times he has 1 hit point left and he does an attack, he still does 100 damage. But like, that wouldn't be the case. If you're like on death's door, you're not going to be very effective in combat. I thought that there's not very many games that do this, but I thought the Banner Saga did a great job with that, where lowering the person's health or their stamina both of those things will make them do less damage, which is a great concept. And this seems to have the same idea. So we're just using this to reduce their base vitality And then we want to use the counter.
いかがしたそこもという。
Oops. That's really cool. Alright. So we should still, like, it's not only the counter moves that we want to do. We also do want to get actual attacks in.
Mada.
Countering thrust attacks. Masugu no tataku o dame. Stop a forward attack.
力ば参る。
Thrust attacks cannot be guarded, but they can be countered by deflecting or step dodging to the side of them. Counter enemy attacks to perform. So they're considering that a counter. Oh, I just dodged right into him. I get it. Okay.
Mada.
So we still have to do the counter, I guess, at the moment of potential impact. Because if we dodge immediately, it doesn't count it. Oh no, it does. So those don't have to be timed, really.
さすがだな、そこもと。
Sweep attack. 東から右までの叩くをダメ。Stop an attack that goes from left to right. That's what I said.
力ば参る。
Pretty close. Yeah, that's the thing is like you don't really need to know a lot of nouns in another language. All you need to know is the grammar that assembles the nouns and a select amount of words. You could really just assemble anything else out of those words. Countering sweep attacks. Sweep attacks cannot be guarded or deflected. They must be jumped over. Jump kicking an enemy during a sweep attack deals heavy posture damage, often leading directly to a death blow. Counter sweep attacks to perform 3 death blows. A is jump, and midair near your enemy is a jump kick. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. That's cool. Wow. Okay. We do get big time animation locked, though. So you can't be moving while you jump, or else he'll jump in a direction. Come on. Whoa. That was cool.
Mada.
So if I'm moving when I do this, yeah, he's not gonna be like placed to actually get him. So we have to not move. Come on. Oh wait, I have to be doing. There you go.
Mada.
Got him.
良き立ち合いだった。
So free combat for applied. What does that mean? Is that just like he's gonna do more kinds of attacks? Chuck's just saying that was a cool move. Yeah, that was a really good one. I love the execution animations in this game.
では、行くぞ。承知。
like the Souls games already had really good animations in them, but it was like this one's even more involved. They feel more like animated, I guess. Oh, that's a sweep attack, so we gotta jump over that. But we could also just, oops. Okay, that was major, messed that up. Interesting that I can just get him while he's doing his whips. Let's try and keep an eye out for a sweep attack.
さすがだな、
Yeah,
そ
let's,
こも
let's
と。
do that again.
こたびも良き立ち合いだった。切られて意味があるというのは存外に心地よいものだな。じゃがそこもと少しは加減してくれ。毎度伊藤でかなわぬわ。
Apologize.
すまぬ。冗談じゃ。これからも存分に切るといい。わかった。なんだ。それがしの死なずもそこもとの役に立ったのならば意味があったのやもしれぬ。この社げでは行くぞ。承知。
Okay, I'm feeling
まだまだ。
the style. It's hard to detect when he's gonna do a combo like that, though. Damn, yeah, I am not in the habit of jumping directly upwards in a game like this. We don't want to do the thing, because we want to practice the other thing. I guess we could just do it normally. Yeah, I'm probably never going to use that. Maybe I should be using the other thing more. Oh yeah, see, that was it, but I just... The one consolation about that is that he is kind of like staggered, but we don't know that any other enemy would be.
また来るがいい。そこもとの技の試し、いくらでも受け負うぞ。
Oh, okay, we're doing this now. So now we can go back. How many points? We're very close to a level up, so I guess if we want to be smart about it, we actually would go back through these zones and just get the level up so that if we died against all those guys that we found, there would be no consequence. Just in the way that we play Souls. Man, this is a good looking game. I wonder if we get more experience or less based on... Let's see. Okay, we got 21 experience for killing the guy in stealth. Let's see if we get more or less based on killing him in non-stealth. 21. Okay, so it's just based on the type of enemy, probably. Not based on how you killed him. Oops. Oh, so he knows what's up. Let's try our jump thing. Oh man, I can't. It's very hard to jump without moving. I'm just not. I'm not in the habit of doing that. Oh, that was an upwards attack. Can't jump over that one. Alright, so we got a level up. That's great. Now we would want to not spend any more time. So here's what I'm also curious about. We're holding 45 Sen, we have 31 XP points. Now, if I used our fast travel token thing, where is it? Oh, yeah, we probably do want to... So the one thing they should have in this that I think is really useful in Dark Souls games is they have the... there's like a quick menu if you press start that's different from your quick items menu, and this does not have that. So we're going to put the homeward idol in, even though we really don't want to be able to use it at any time. Esoteric text, damn it. Alright, so yeah, like for example, we could accidentally be wanting to use the gourd, and then we would use the Buddha instead. Oh, so by traveling, we did get the benefits of rest. Okay. So now would be the perfect time to go looking for stuff because we don't really have any XP points and we don't have any money. This is starting to make sense to me. Ladies and gents, that is going to do it for the Sekiro today. Thank you for joining the show. The channel is called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and if you want to see more, don't forget to hit the follow button before you head out. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.